MKBHD recently released a new app and Twitter is blowing up about it. The app is called Panels. It's supposed to be like an app where you can basically get like wallpapers from it, I guess. But the reason why Twitter and the whole internet is angry about this thing is because the app is very expensive. I'm very curious to see how expensive that actually is. So, all right, I like it so far. $50. Bro, that's like 2 Uber Eats orders. Is this really worth 2 Big Mac meals with fries? I'm sorry, yo, this seems like a scam. Let me be clear. I like MKBHD. He's actually one of my favorite YouTubers, but $50? Okay, surely I'm missing something. There's gotta be some really like mind-blowing stuff here. Let's look at the reviews for the app. 2.8 stars is the average. Not looking too hot. Absolutely disappointed by MKBHD. Don't know why he thinks normal people can afford such expensive app. Wow, Marquez, you've changed. This guy's taking it really personal. Here are some of the paid wallpapers by the MKBHD app. Bro, actually just solid colors. Give me a canvas and a paintbrush. I'll recreate that for you. All you gotta pay me is 50 cents. Just saying, use Pinterest, use Zedge, use any other variety of free options. The AI wallpapers can make stuff better than what's on sale for this app. Okay, well, I think after reading all the reviews, I think it's safe to say we should buy it. All right, I've just unlocked it. Now I get every wallpaper. Now let's actually look at what $50 actually buys you. This one's pretty cool. Let's try this one, Row House 5. I'm doing it. You can set it as your phone's wallpaper like straight from the app too. And look at that, wow. Okay, I'm not gonna, listen, I'm not saying that's worth 50 bucks, but I think that's pretty cool. You don't even have to like mess with the settings on your phone. It literally will automatically just change it for you. I mean, dude, as far as I can tell, there doesn't seem to be like an end in sight in terms of how many wallpapers there are. I mean, it's endless. So, I mean, when you think about it, you're paying 50 bucks, but you're getting an unlimited supply. Oh my God. Here's the orange wallpaper. Why is this a thing? Who wants their background to be just, or you know what? I'm trying it. I paid the money. I'm getting it. Look at this guy, Vin Dong. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Dude, you got a really creative artistic style. I really like that color. I think you really got that orange color on point. What the? My background's literally just black. Where's the orange? This is the bug. This needs to be fixed right now. I paid 50 bucks. I want it fixed immediately, or I'm suing. Anything over $20, so I can actually sue over this if I want to. So yeah, going back to Twitter, Marques Brownlee hates this one simple trick. This is my problem, I think, with this app, is like it kind of just, it still feels like kind of unnecessary. Like, don't get me wrong, these designs are really cool. There's a lot of unique stuff here that, you know, clearly a lot of artists did put a lot of time and effort into, you know, it's a lot of talent, but like you can find stuff like this on Google, on Pinterest, like it just, and like it's completely free. You don't gotta pay no $50, you know, so it just feels like, why? What niche market is this really catering to? It just feels kind of like just a cash grab. I don't know. Just weird, because like I don't think MKBHD would do that. Now, technically, in the defense of Marquez, you know, a lot of people are saying like, oh, you know, you can just make, you know, these wallpapers with AI and stuff. It's basically guaranteed that any of the wallpapers that you see on the Panels app are not AI generated. They are all made by real artists. So, you know, you have to understand what you're valuing here, but he says it depends on how much you value the human touch. I mean, these are real artists. Every single one of these wallpapers, like this one, I mean, this one looks sick. You know, you can see the actual artists, like, you know, with their profile photo and everything. Like, this definitely is not a scam, you know, and like, who knows, maybe like it would be really cool if we could like send these artists like donations and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Like, if we really appreciate their art, just give them like, you know, through the app, we could actually just send them a donation. I think that would be a sick way to like help artists get paid. That could be huge for this app, you know, for giving artists that opportunity. Okay, so apparently, you know, if you're downloading this app from Apple, it's literally going to be tracking your location, your usage data, purchases, contact information. Yo, okay. I mean, like, let's be real. If you use Facebook or almost any other social media site like Instagram, odds are they're tracking all this stuff on YouTube. But still, for like a wallpaper app, I really don't know why you need to be tracking my personal information. That feels like a violation of my privacy. Just saying. Okay. No, and search history. Oh my God. There is no way I'm looking at it and it says search history. My search history is crazy. You guys don't want to know. Okay, I think I'm cooked now. If my search history is... Does Marquez have my search history? Yeah, I'm joking. Obviously he doesn't, but you know what I'm saying though? It's a little bit like, I don't know, it does make me a little bit uncomfortable. You really made the digital version of Lunchly. That's another thing I kind of wanted to touch on. It does feel like a lot of like YouTubers, like especially now, are getting a lot of scrutiny for like the businesses that they're starting with, using their audiences as leverage. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong at all with creators making businesses. You know, I think it's just a great way to make money. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with making money, you know, unless you're like a, you know, a socialist or something. I do think like there is a lot of criticism around it lately, and I do think there is some validity in the sense that a lot of these products just don't feel like they don't feel justified. Like it doesn't feel like they're really catered towards, you know, the audience that, you know, these creators really have. They're just kind of made just simply for the purpose of just like squeezing as much money as you can from your audience. At least that's how it comes off. I'm not saying that's the intention. You know, I totally think that the intentions could definitely be good, but I'm just saying it can seem that way to some people, and I think that's why there's so much hate. You know, some people hate for the sake of hating, don't get me wrong. There's lots of haters, there's lots of just, you know, bitter people out there. But like, I do think there is some genuine, valid criticism to be had. Just wait until Tones, the app for downloading ringtones. God, I really hope that somebody doesn't do that, because that would be even worse. Ringtones, I mean, okay, so apparently also Marquez did respond to some of the criticism. For transparency, we would never actually ask for your location, internet history. The data disclosures are likely just too broad and largely driven by what the ad networks suggest, but we're working on it. So he's working on trying to like alleviate that concern. So, you know, at least he hears what we're saying. As far as pricing, I hear you. It's our own personal challenge to work to deliver that kind of value for the premium version. I'll be dialing back ad frequency for the free experience anyway. Okay, so he is gonna make it a little bit easier for people. I mean, I only like saw it free for like 2 seconds. I just kind of immediately bought because I wanted to see, you know, what I was really getting. But yeah, apparently, like, you know, if you don't just straight up buy this thing immediately when you download the app, the ads are pretty crazy. He's working on that as well. So he is trying to, like, you know, work on it, which I can respect that. You know, he's very much open to criticism, which I think is very healthy. All in all though, I still think it's a good app, very expensive, you know, and in my opinion, it's definitely not worth that price unless you just like don't really mind losing 50 bucks, you know, but it is a good product. I wouldn't recommend it, but I think like if they just made the price 60% cheaper or like 80% cheaper, it's a buy. Yeah, and that's, you know, because there are some genuinely good wallpapers in here that, you know, I would say are better than like what you could find in Pinterest in a lot of cases. I mean, just look at this. You know, I've never seen anything like that on Pinterest. That is amazing. That is my permanent wallpaper now. But yeah, no hate to Marquez. Love that guy. Love his videos. Maybe just like cheapen the app. That's all I have to say.